from John the Baptist. Bye.
To 5 loaves.
To 5 loaves, 2 fishes. And then what happens to the 5 loaves, 2 fishes? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
They're multiplied.
They were multiplied. And they had how many left? How many baskets were left after they fed all those people?
I just read that.
No.
5.
No.
1,000.
12.
Ah, ding ding.
We have a winner.
Didn't even start off.
Guys, I don't know my Bible. I'm sorry.
So,
I
and
actually
so,
do. Don't come for me in the comments.
how many men were fed? How many do you think? How many?
Thousands.
Thousands?
10,000.
Yes. Yeah, it says 5,000 men besides the women and children. So you have to remember that. So it was more than 5,000 because that was 5,000 men. So yeah, I bet it was. Well, I mean, I bet it was even more than that because if you double a woman with the men, that's 10, and then you have children.
7,000.
Like,
I said 10,000. I know my Bible. No, I never thought of
but
that.
I never said that. But isn't that cool? Like you didn't even think. I never even really. Yeah, I never processed that.
That's actually like
Really?
15,000 because if one kid has the same amount as the dad.
They have one kid per family. So think about that. That's 15,000
They have
people
7.
fed from 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And there were still 12 baskets.
I hope Akeem starts preaching on this. So
Five
just us.
2
Just us
fishes.
three. Yeah. He'll be
Yes.
like, what?
So that's crazy. So he literally multiplied. Okay? So we went from John the Baptist. We went to 5 loaves, 2 fishes, to like 15,000.
I kinda like it.
Probably. I know.
I don't even like the word.
And then we move on. And then what happens? Then what happens?
Jesus comes out.
Jesus. And they are on a
Trip.
She was so unamused.
They're on a trip. I mean,
on a boat. They were on a cruise line.
guys, I'm going on a
According to
cruise
Nemo, it's called
in
a boat.
February. So ready.
So,
I'm going with
but
their
no,
parents.
listen. But Jesus, he was sent away from the multitude, and he was praying alone. Okay. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. Okay.
Alone.
But the ship was now in the midst of the sea. So basically, he was out praying, and they already left on the ship. Okay. That makes sense. Then all of a sudden, there's lots of waves tossed to and fro, and then they see Jesus. But who talks to Jesus? Who thinks? But they don't even know it's Jesus. Okay. For one, they don't even know. But who they talk to? Who sees him? And they don't know who it is. They think it's a what? What do they think it is? No? What do they think it is?
Spirit.
A fish.
It's a spirit. They think it's a spirit.
We just read it.
Literally just read it together.
Fish.
5 loaves.
They were on a
2
boat.
fishes.
They were on a boat, so I was thinking, they thought it was a fish.
And a boat. No.
We just read it, Tiana.
You know what, Chandler?
Pay attention and you
Stop
will
getting
know.
triggered. I'm not doing anything new.
You were annoying
Okay.
me.
So they think it's a spirit, but it's Jesus, and he says, "Do not be afraid."
She's preaching over here.
Hallelujah. Anyways, so he sees him. He what? What happens? So he sees Jesus. He says, "Jesus, let me come up on the water," right?
Oh,
If
and
it's
he
you,
walks
let
on
me
the
come
water.
And so he goes on the water. What happens?
He walks on the water.
When he notices the wind.
Peter walks on the water.
Yes, he notices all the waves. He
Repeating
gets
it's
And
not
then-
going to make
All
it
right,
It's
the wind,
right. So he did walk
and he
on the
gets
water.
scared, and he
And
looks
then he
down.
falls because he wasn't looking at Jesus.
but
I know.
Here,
He got his eye off the prize. That'll preach.
What she know?
Tiana.
To the camera. That will preach. Yeah, I'm telling you, Tiana. Okay. And so he said, "O thou little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt?" Okay?
Again.
So then when they came into the ship, the wind ceased. Okay? Then when they got back to land, what happened? What happened after they got off the land? Did
They
y'all
saw
miss this part?
Jesus
This is a
again.
good part.
They saw Jesus again.
What?
That's,
No.
Okay.
they're talking about that they could only
I really
touch
don't know
the
what's going on in the story apparently.
Yeah. But anyway, so they got
attention and you
they
would.
got off, okay? And they had all these people coming and praising him, worshiping him, and they brought all the deceased. And it says and be diseased. Sorry, not deceased.
They were dead. I was like, where's she
Deceased.
talking about the deceased person?
That's not a C, that's an S. Sorry. Okay,
everyone's
disease
leaving.
and besought him, and they could only touch the hem of his garment. There's also another story, right, Tiana? That's similar to that. Okay, and they were made what?
Clean.
Perfectly
Clean.
Whole.
whole and clean is different. Whole and clean is different. man.
That's totally different.
Yeah.
Clean is, you know, you're
What's the difference?
Like made new, like
Made
being
new.
baptized or being washed away from
the
their
whole
sins.
is completely
Yeah.
healed.
Yeah.
Like you can be, healed of something, but that doesn't make you whole. So there's difference. Okay. So anyway, so that is Matthew. Now we're going to Genesis. Okay. So,
We're reading this whole entire chapter again.
This is a
no.
different chapter.
This is a different
I
chapter.
mean, we're reading this whole chapter. I said it again.
There's
I mean, it's only
It's basically
35
talking
verses.
about the exact same thing, which is Rachel and Jacob. So,
We already know the story.
no,
We don't?
we don't know it.
Why don't we?
Tell me all about it then, Tiana.
Okay, so he wanted to marry, what's her name, Rachel, right?
I don't know.
Wait,
I thought
no.
you knew the
It's
story.
actually LaQuisha, actually.
No, you're so liar. That's wrong.
It's Sarah. Just kidding.
Is it actually Sarah?
I
I don't know.
That's why we
I
read
thought
it.
you knew
I just
the
forgot
Bible.
her name. Okay, so there's two sisters, and he wanted to marry
Sisters.
the second one, but he ended up with the first one because, he had to work for 7 years to get with the first one, so the dad would approve it, and then after the 7 years, he ended up marrying the first one instead of the second
What was
one.
the dad's name?
I don't know the names.
She doesn't know.
Oh,
no
that's cute. We read it.
She knows Jesus.
She knows Jesus. Would you like
Wait, it's Rachel and something else.
You camp like 2 or 3 years
Who's
ago,
the other
like
girl?
5 years ago.
Who's the other chick?
This is actually not that long. If we all read like 5, we'll be good.
I'm literally over here chugging my phone.
Okay, and then Jacob,
Then Jacob.
and Jacob went.
Okay.
She left him. Anybody gonna watch this vlog? You know why? Because it's 30 minutes right now.
What?
So,
But it's gonna be cut.
I've watched vlogs that were like an hour.
Girl. How long is this one?
I don't know.
Oh my lands.
Yeah, we ain't reading that one. That's a home project.
That's a home project. No, but basically what it's saying, it's just going through their story. So give me children, and basically it talks
Next
about
one's
how
really short.
Rachel is like gets upset. I think how she's upset that he had children or she had children and him not or her not, Leah. And she said, "My go into her." Yeah, because she tells
In his name.
Jacob to go unto her handmaid because she can't have children, basically, so they can have children. And then,
So she carried the baby for him?
yeah,
So
basically.
okay.
She basically carried the baby for Rachel because Rachel was barren and could not have children. But eventually Rachel is able to have children.
She has 3, right?
No.
Was it 2?
And then basically they have a
Wait.
competition because then, because remember how it says that she's bearing, she's no longer able to have a child, Leah. Now she's not able to. So then she says, Leah saw that she had left bearing. She took her handmaid, Zipporah, and gave her to Jacob, his wife, so they could have another baby. So it kind of like was a battle in between them. But yeah, just go home and read that. But what I want you guys to do.
Wait, we finished that, did we not?
What?
The whole thing.
It was the
No, it's not the whole thing. You
That
saw
one's really
to
short.
finish and then Psalms.
We're gonna read the Psalms?
Yeah, we can read Psalms. You want to read it? No? No, you want to read
I'm
it?
just looking for a phone.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. It don't matter who reads it. I just go ahead.
The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abomination.
Are you looking on your phone?
No,
It's a
it's-
camera.
yeah.
She's looking on her phone.
Abomination words. There is none that doeth good. The Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if they were any good that understood and seek God. They are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity, right? No knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and call not upon the Lord. There were they in the great fear, for God is the generation of righteousness. Ye have shamed the counsel of the poor, because the Lord is his refuge. Oh, that the salvation of Israel Oh, that's the last one. And Israel will come out of Zion when the Lord brings back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad.
My throat hurts.
Your phone's
So
cracked
usually,
too?
girl, I dropped it at Ambria's like last week or like
It was
like 2 weeks ago.
It was literally before HIC.
Oh,
You helped
maybe.
her pack for HIC, and that's when you dropped it.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
I dropped it. So about what? A month ago?
That's still, to me, that was the other day.
But anyways, so I know it feels that way. So what you need to do, because
Mine's real crap.
reading like this can be kind of difficult. I don't know if it's difficult for you guys. Like, do you guys get the storylines as you read it? It's hard because I'm asking you, really. But you have to follow along. So if the one thing I'm suggesting to you guys is that when you do these, do the videos, because it's gonna help you understand. Listen,
My hand's getting a little lazy over here. Keep dropping it.
Listen, guys. So my whole goal is that you guys take this and that you don't think of the Bible as just a really hard book to understand. That you can take it and you can break it apart and understand it. Because I know it can be difficult. I struggled forever because I felt like no one took the time just to teach me. And so I want you guys to feel like you have that. Because I'm learning with you. Like, I'm not just know everything about the Bible, but I'm hoping that you guys can feel like you're learning something. So do you feel like you guys have learned some things?
Yes.
I was talking to
Anything?
the camera.
Oh, you learned something?
Yeah, I was gonna be like, are you learning?
Do you feel like you've learned something?
Yes.
Tiana?
Man, I know the names.
If that is all that you got out.
Yeah.
It's good, okay?
But and the
Yeah,
thing is,
'cause
what's really cool, I don't know if you guys
there's a
noticed,
lot of names.
but like throughout the whole Bible, what's really, really cool is that God literally tries to help his people, they fall. He helps his people again, they fall.
In my life?
Notice through the whole Bible, that's what God is, in general, he's telling us that he does do that for us. We constantly fall, but he's there to pick us up. And through the whole Bible, he is trying
There's a little
to...
preacher over here.
He's trying. He's literally trying to teach them. But he had, in Genesis, he was talking about how there was a fall of men every time. He would pick them back up. He had to wash out the whole city, and then he rebuilt it, and guess what? They fell again. Noah fell again. The one who he washed out all of them through the flood, and then started with new people, and guess what? They still fell again. So over and over through the whole Bible, he's trying to teach us and follow him. So
can see why God
it's
wiped
really,
us
really
out.
cool, the fall of man. What?
I hate you so much. Oh my gosh. She said I can see why God wiped us out.
No, but
I mean,
that was a long time ago. He wouldn't flood the earth again. That is a
I
promise.
know, but I'm just saying. I see why
He could like tornado the world away. He didn't promise that one.
He would come back
Hurricane is still flooding.
and save
Jesus
the
is
lost.
smart.
Yeah, he's just like, I just promised the flooded part.
He
He
laughed.
getting to burn it all.
No,
So
now there's no, but listen, that was Genesis. Now it's heaven or hell. So that's the there's the choice. So now there's the choice. He's always given us a choice, and we've always seen in the Bible
Die last time. There's
bad choices.
You did.
But there was good ones. But
Oh my gosh, guys. It's going to take me a long time to edit. It was 45 minutes long. And then plus like a 10 minutes that we just had this little conversation.
okay, but I'm saying you haven't done it since you've been back from HYC.
Shh, I can't let anyone see the shirt because I'm wearing it tomorrow to school. We're going to edit that part out so no one knows. But anyway.
okay, say goodbye. Bye. Bye, Tiana.
Oh, I definitely wasn't recording. Here we go.
What?
Say it again.